Yeah, we're listening to Kenny Curcio and Bleed Green. This song is great.
Love this. And you love Kenny. What a great guy.
He's awesome. And, I had to come back with it again because it's just so good.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chief, wide receiver Dave Klemick, producer Nikki Earnshaw. And, of course, this whole week has been phenomenal, reveling in the victory. But you know what? Former players get into it, too. They know, Nick, they know what type of fandom we have here in Philadelphia.
They do. They know exactly the type of fans.
It never leaves you. And our next guest, he's going to tell us all about it because I'm going through X, Nick, and I see Koy Detmer climbing a traffic pole in Texas to celebrate the Eagles' win.
I did ask him. I said, are you taking this phone call from any light poles? I mean, you might have to dust them off down there instead of grease them in Texas, but,
All right, let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome in former Eagles quarterback Koy Detmer. Good morning, Koy.
Good morning. How y'all doing? I just made it down to take this call.
Koy, I got to tell you, man, you made me. When I saw that, I text Nikki. I was calling everybody. That was great, man.
Yeah, we were having fun with it, man. What a win! What a win for those guys. That was an awesome performance, man. Dominant up front.
Yeah, absolutely. Koy, talk to us a little bit about what's it like to be a Philadelphia Eagle? How the fans respond to you guys? Could you only imagine if you guys won? Because you went to a few NFC Championship games, didn't quite get over the hump, but this team did. What's it like to be an Eagle?
No, it is awesome, man. And when you got it rolling and when you're winning and having success, man, they really just there's so much energy behind it and so much support. Even on the road games, we'd go to the road games. And it felt like we had more fans than the team that was home. And so it's just great support and the energy that they put into things. And you're right. We were so close for so many years, man. It was just didn't quite get over the hump, but it was great to see these guys get it done this year.
Koy, this is Dave Klemick. I was former Kansas City Chief. I met you when we played you guys at home in Arrowhead in 2001. I was friends with Brian Westbrook because we played against each other in college, and I got to meet you after the game and rap for 2 seconds. But you probably don't remember me. I was number 17. The guy I was crushing it on the bench. But, I was absolutely crushing.
You and me both.
So my question, bro, and I was a huge fan of you and your brother, and I know you got some trash talking to do because he might have won the Heisman, but you got drafted ahead of him. So my two questions. There's one, how's Ty doing? One. And then the other one is, who was the best Eagles team that you've ever seen? Is it this year? And that quick on the Ty, big long answer on the Eagles.
Yeah, no, Ty's doing good. He's coaching high school ball out in the Phoenix area in Gilbert, Arizona, and at a American Leadership Academy. And so he's doing well, having fun with that. And then as far as for the Eagles teams, man, that's a hard one because during our stretch with Donovan and Coach Reed and all of that, Brian Dawkins, we had some tremendous teams that just, we lost some games there in the NFC Championship where we just didn't get over the hump, but felt like we had as good a team as anybody out there. But, watching this team this year, the way they dominated the front all year, and then in particular in the Super Bowl and, Saquon having the year he had. But, you got Jalen Hurts, what a game he had. Yeah. And with those wide receivers, they kind of got the whole thing. And so, you'd be hard-pressed to put anybody above this group this year.
Hey, Koy, it's Nick. I got to ask you about the Philly fan base. I think they're reporting over 1 million people were at the parade yesterday. We know what happened in 2018. Just talk about your time in Philadelphia and what makes this fan base so unique from any other sport in any other city.
Man, I just think they are truly fanatical. And, you go on the road, you go see, other stadiums and all of those kind of things. And there's nothing like Philly, and, of course you get both ends of the spectrum, right? If you're not, getting things done and all that, you're going to feel that part of it. But, when you're winning, when you're having success, like I said, just the support and the energy that they bring, and turning out over 1 million people for the parade and all that just shows how much they love the Eagles. And it's just an awesome place to play, and love my time there in Philadelphia.
Now, regarding Jalen Hurts, I mean, he had a lot of criticism thrown his way this year. I mean, what do you think's going through his mind as a former quarterback to finally get over the hump and win the big one and, kind of silence all those haters for a little while?
It's awesome to see that, and, because as a player, so much goes into things with confidence, and he's just been tremendous in being able to block out the outside noise. And so you can't say much or say enough about the way he is mentally and his mental toughness that way. He's unbelievable that way, and just continues to go out there, whether it's the high school, college, now the NFL, and he's a winner, and you can tell he's just great leadership qualities with that guy.
We're talking with former Eagles quarterback Koy Detmer. Koy, you backed up Donovan McNabb. He got a lot of criticism for a lot of years. People were on his case. How hard is it to play quarterback in Philadelphia?
You know what? It's great, like I said, at times, and then there's times where, it can be tough. Like I said, if things aren't going well, it's tough because they want a winner and they want to see guys out there getting it done. And so, it can be challenging at times, but overall, like I said, I really enjoyed my time there in Philadelphia and had a lot of fun with the fans and the people, and nothing but love for those guys. And Donovan was a great player. I mean, a tremendous leader. All those qualities. And like I said, sometimes we just get to that one game and it was just tough. And it would be different reasons. Certainly we had the good enough team and all those kind of things, but just we're not able to get things done in that NFC Championship game until 2004 we did, and then weren't able to get the Super Bowl. But great teams, great coaches, players, during that stretch of time, and so we had a lot of fun. It just would have been nice if we could have got that one last game.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Koy, coming from the Midwest, you played college ball, Colorado. Coming to Philadelphia, you have any trepidation about coming to Philadelphia with all, I'm sure there's like rumors, guys talk and whatnot, but did you have any trepidation coming here?
No, not really. And whenever I went there, if you remember back, my brother was there. So we were there together for a year. So, that was something that really I felt helped me, was having your brothers there on the team, and the ability to help settle in and all those kind of things. That was a good thing for me, being a young player coming in and having, being comfortable like that. It really did. It helped things for my career.
Well, Koy, I got to tell you, man, you really took us by surprise seeing you on that light post, the traffic light. You fit right in. You got to move back to Philly.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, I got to give a shout out for a couple of people. Our athletic director here at Somerset High School, Jason Strunk, he's from the Lehigh Valley up there. Okay. And so while this all was going on with when they were winning and all that, Dave Herzog, one of his buddies up there, was on him. Strunky, you got to get Detmer up on a pole and all this and that. So we had fun with it. It was awesome. You
didn't get a ticket, did you?
No. They let me out of it.
Well, Koy, listen, it was great visiting with you. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the memories. And let's go, Birds.
That's right. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. All right, Koy, thank you so much. We'll do it again. There he is.
Sir.
Koy Detmer on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline, man. Is that great?
Man. Wait, great. That does bring back some memories. And I forgot that they played on the same Ty and Koy played together 1 year.
1 year.
Now, I was at the Super Bowl in Jacksonville.
Yes.
And that was, we played against the Patriots. We lost. Koy was on that team. I got to tell you, as a fan, sitting in there and losing, that was horrible.
Oh, man.
I can imagine what the players were going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Dave? Get to that Super Bowl, get to the pinnacle of your sport, and then losing.
that was the last year of my football career. I was still trying to figure out what to do with myself, and I watched that game at my Uncle Ralph's house, and he was crying. He's been a huge fan. He was crying because they lost. And I remember going, gosh, people are really – it's the first time I spent time on the other end of my football career with the actual fan. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was like, whoa, this means something to you. Like, this really does. I think it was my job for 4 years. So I'm like, it was a job for me, even though if it's a cool job and I think you're emotional about it, I didn't realize how much it means to this fan. So there's 1 million people show up, 1 million people.
You heard it in Koy's voice, the experience in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And then he's so happy for the team.
Yeah.
This year's team. He's so happy he climbed the traffic pole.
And he talked intelligently about Jalen Hurts' intangibles, his leadership abilities. We didn't talk about that. The leadership that he has.
Even keel.
Yeah. His stoicism actually maybe it bothers us a little bit.
Right.
But look at what it does when he's ice cold in a championship level like that. It's amazing.
They won. I
also have to say,
they won.
I call athletes, to get them on and whatnot. I will say this about Koy Detmer. Gets right back to me.
Yeah.
There's some people let you hang. Some people don't return your calls. Not Koy Detmer. He'll say, Bill, I can or I can't. You know what I mean? But he gets back to me, and I really appreciate that.
That's cool. He's getting to speak to people that really remember him. Everybody remembers him. And he's getting to speak to South Jersey again.
Yeah.
He'll get to speak to Philly, and everyone will kind of look him back up and go Wikipedia. Yep. Go ahead and Wikipedia him again.
Number 10.
Send him some love.
All right. On the other side, we're going to go check in with Josh again. He's out. He's over there in Seattle. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Good to say hello to Will and JM and all the guys down there, Jason. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll go back to Seattle, talk to Josh. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Clemick, and Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.